afternoon. Thank you for joining me today. Today I will be going over the new release from Amy Plansings that releases on Friday, April 10th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, which would be 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you'd like to see that, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull everything out. That way we can kind of go through it. So Amy, I'm part of her design team. So what we did is we ended up getting our PR packages and she sent us everything from the new release. So I'm so excited. We do have a couple things that we'll be restocking, which, let me grab it. This rainbow washi tape is going to be restocking, and there's probably another limited supply. This sold out in minutes last time when it released. So if you have your eye on this, definitely make sure you set an alarm and get over to her website as soon as possible. But let's go ahead and start with these items. Let me pull these out. Okay, so first we are going to have some washi tape. So let me go ahead and get all of these out so we can see. So she is doing all of these awesome plaid washies. Look at these colors. These are so awesome. And these coordinate with, you know, some of the things that are releasing with this release. But I definitely wanted to. Okay. So let's see here. I do want to open these. Probably should have planned this out. I did open the package just now, so okay. So she is going to have all of these different colors of this plaid washi. Like, tell me that isn't amazing. All right. So I won't open all these on camera because that will probably take forever. But I probably will be doing a plan with me with these, and I think this would be so cool to do some waterfall tabs with all the different colors. That will be a lot of tabs, but it will be so much fun. But here's all the colors that we'll be releasing. So we have kind of like this yellowish color. This is kind of like more of a, I don't know, I'd say it's kind of like a, more of a pinkish, but it's kind of like more on like the red tone of pinkish. We have like a mint green. We have a blue, like bluish color, purple. This one's going to be more on like the pinky pink side. And then we have, oh, this one looks like it's not, I thought it was striped for a minute, but I do see the plaids. It's more of a neutral taupe color. And then we do have more of like a bluish green type color. So those are the washi tapes. I'm going to just put those up there because I want to show. Now she does have a set of stickers. So she does her symmetrical florals, and she did the fall ones. I'm trying to remember if she did winter. But she had these symmetrical florals, and these are great because they're made for Dutch doors. So if you look, like this one mirrors this one mirrors this one, so then you can perfectly align them for perfect Dutch doors. So we have that set, and then these all coordinate with the colors together. So there's the 4 pages right there. Let me spread these out a little bit better. But they're going to be all the symmetrical florals, and these are going to be so fun to make some Dutch doors with. Okay, and then we do have her theme for this month. It's going to be Fields of Lavender, and one neat thing about what Amy did this time is she made it undated. So let's start with the Moments and Mood. So this is a creative tracker. Now she does she has like different tiers on the patron, and if you're part, I want to say it's the Happy Mail Enthusiast, you do get both of these books included with your patron membership. But a lot of times the Moments and Moods, like most of those go to the patrons. She might have a few left over, but they're always available usually as digital downloads in her website as well. So you can always go over to her Etsy and get that as well. But what's neat is she did the months and like days as a page, and then you have like this beautiful, and she hand draws all of these images, so mind you, this is like how talented Amy is. But she has these beautiful lavender fields with like this beautiful sky and scenery, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And then you have the goals. And then she has the mood tracker, which, you know, you can kind of color coordinate these and you color in each day based on your mood. We have habit trackers, step tracker. Oh, the lavender hanging is so cute. We have the water tracker. I mean, just look at the scenery. That's absolutely beautiful. A gratitude log. And this is challenge, which is neat because she leaves it just blank, and then you can put your topic down and then you can kind of mark each day that you complete it. We have a workout log, monthly miles, just one more mile. I used to do the mile challenge. I should get back into that. Self-care bingo, and these are so much fun to do every single month and try to, you know, get as many. I try to block out if I can, but we'll see. You have the month in review, most proud of, highlight of the month, most challenging, gratitude, and things I learned and want to remember. And then there's kind of like a little closing page. So it's a gentle reminder to slow down and embrace the beauty of life. And then this is something new. So she used to have like the monthly pages on one page. Now she has it split into 2 pages, so you can tear these out and you can put these into your bullet journal. These are sized for an A5, but I've actually used different sizes, and you can cut them and decorate around them and make them work for any size. So you're going to get 2 pages for the monthly calendar. And then she has these right here that you can do for the weeks. So you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then you would have Thursday, Friday, and the weekend for the second set. And then we have this set right here that goes across the weeks through the days. So then when you have your journal, you would have 1 page on one side, 1 on the other. And then you have this style, so through Sunday. And then you have the, I guess it would be horizontal. I want to say vertical, but it's like more like the horizontal type layout. And then these pages are so much fun. So these are going to be pages of the different, like, they're papers, but they have the elements that she hand draws on them. And what's great is like you can tear these, like, you know, decorating your pages. You can cut them in the washi strips. You can cut them into squares and use them behind boxes to, you know, kind of layer however you want to use them. You can use them as a full page. And then, you know, I've seen somebody before, they've taken like one of these pages and then they cut out the, like one of these right here and put it like over the top. So then like you have the beautiful paper surrounding it. So there's many different uses. My friend Ruth, like she does like different scrap pieces all around the page, and it looks so good when she does it. So let's see. That's so cute, the girl on the bike. And these match the washi tapes. So as you can see, like this one matches like that washi tape right here. So that's why I was saying like these washis coordinate with the set. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. I don't want to tear this. I just want this whole piece as like a art print. And then you have like the purple plaid. And then you have, looks like she's fluffing up her lavender bush. And then this one is going to match that green washi. Oops, I skipped a page. Sorry, it's because they're brand new. They're hard for me to tear. Oh, she did this again too. Amy. I seriously want to take these pages, put them in frames, and put them on my wall for art. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And I might do that. So I'm probably not going to use those 2 pages. Like this page and this page. I'm probably going to put those in frames and put them on my wall because they're so beautiful. All right, so that's the moments and moods. So that will be the creative tracker. So it has 23 pages of trackers and inserts, 10 scrapbook papers, and then you have the 1 page of date stickers. And then this one is the coordinating stickers that go. And of course, Amy, true to her style, since she's the Dutch door queen, she does do a lot of like mirrored images so you can create those Dutch doors. So like these ones would be like images right here that you could put in like different sections of your planner. But if you look, like these 2 are mirrored, these 2 are mirrored, these 2 are mirrored. The butterflies probably could work for a Dutch door, even though they're not exactly the same, but I'm sure she has them in the book. But it's like you have the different elements, and those two are on paper. This one's on clear. So you're gonna have like that beautiful scenery image. This fence, oh, I have some ideas for some Dutch doors. I'm so excited for these. See, so you look, so see, these are mirrored. So you could put this girl on a bike on a Dutch door, and then you have the mirrored image for the other side. That is so creative. Oh, these are so beautiful. She is so talented. I'm kind of curious, like I wonder if Amy, like if she modeled that after somebody that she knows. I have to watch her video and find out. I was a little under the weather, so I'm kind of behind on my YouTube videos. Watching other people's. I'm behind on mine all the time, so. But then here she has a lot of functional, so we have a couple different sections of those dates. We have some page flags, days of the week, bullet points, and then these are kind of like those little things that you can layer behind the boxes as well. And then she has a couple pages of boxes. So you get 2 pages of those sizes. And then she has the double wide, the long skinny ones, some more of these smaller ones. You get 2 pages of those. And then you're going to have some pages of washi strips. So you're going to get 2 pages of those. And then I love that Amy includes these. These are going to be different layered things. So this is all one sticker. This is all one sticker, and it's great because you can put this down in your planner, in your journal, and you already have a pre-made cluster. So it's absolutely wonderful. It also gives you good ideas of how to pair these if you want to make more of your own clusters as well. Yeah, like this is all one sticker right here. That is so cool. Oh, I love these. And then these are going to be those decorative boxes. So if you do use a classic size planner, these fit perfectly in those boxes. But again, you know, you can use them in a journal, you can use them in a mini and a big, it doesn't really matter. You can still, and it's fun because you can take one of these and you can layer a box off of it or kind of have it offsetting. But I've seen also Amy has done some really cool things where on the side, like she'll have like the boxes kind of angled and kind of come in as decorative. So I do want to try that one time. So I might be using her stuff because she's one of my biggest inspirations. And then these are like little mini elements, but again, you're going to have these images mirrored. So a couple of these are not mirrored unless they're on the second page. No, it's just the same page, but you have a few elements, but then you have some other elements that you can use throughout as well. So you have, but I mean, technically, like these ones right here are very symmetrical. So you could use these on the other page to do on the back side of a Dutch door if you need to. All right, so that would be the Fields of Lavender sticker book. And this is the one that I'm most excited for. She has Dutch Doors Volume 2. So if you remember, Amy came out with Dutch Doors Volume 1, which is this one right here. She sold out of this instantly. It's so good. It's that good. I mean, I've used it a lot. So, but you can see, like literally everything is mirrored to make Dutch doors. And I love that she includes these full long stickers because then you can just make a Dutch door with one sticker. It's so genius. So she has this one. She did do a small restock of it. It's down to the last few. So again, don't sleep on that if there's any left. But now she has Dutch Doors Volume 2. And this one is called Fresh Picked. So it's going to have all the themes of, I kind of think like farmer's market, picnic, like, you know, baking and that kind of stuff too. So I'm so excited for this one. Now, there is one thing. So there were a couple of errors in the book. So she did do the corrected stickers that are in there, which I think is a pretty awesome because I think the other ones can still be used even though they're not correct. So once we get to those pages, we'll kind of show you, but she included these with every single book so nobody ever has to worry about having incorrect stickers. It says 2 corrected stickers are included to replace small printing errors in the farmers market pages. Thank you for supporting hand-drawn stationery. And what I love it is, I mean, Amy hand draws every single element in these books. So it's just absolutely amazing. So once we get to those, I'll show you. But I mean, this first set right here, this has me swooning off the get-go. This is absolutely gorgeous. And again, like I said, what's great is you have these mirrored images. So like this one is mirrored with this one right here. This one is mirrored with this one. So these can create the perfect Dutch door. And then you have another page of these beautiful elements. So they're a little bit different, but you're going to get double the elements on every single page that are mirrored images. And then this right here, this is so fun. You could put this and do a horizontal Dutch door, or you can put it sideways, but I feel like it would just look so good. But if you don't want to do a Dutch door, use it in the bottom of your planner to create a scene. You don't have to use these for Dutch doors. And then she has the coordinating boxes. So you're going to have these boxes right here in the 3 colors of the scheme that are in different sizes. And then she put together the clusters again. Amy. Perfection. And then you have these beautiful washi strips. And again, they're color coordinated with these. I think these are a little brighter yellow, but still, I think you can get away with using those colors. All right, the second set, there's something about lemons I like absolutely love. So I'm so already obsessed with these. But it's like a lemonade charcuterie themed picnic. Isn't that so creative? And again, right there, you have a Dutch door already made for you. You just plop the stickers down, cut around it. You could use my Dutch door hack that I had on a video too, where you cut a straight line, you put the sticker down, and then put the sticker on the other side, and you don't have to use the gyro cut or an X-Acto knife. It's beautiful. But these are on clear, so that might not work as well on clear. I forgot to tell you. So the first set looks like you have clear stickers, and then all the boxes and washi strips are on paper. So these are going to be clear as well. I love the picnic theme. Like you had me at lemonade. Okay. Like, this is just so much talent. Look at this whole little picnic scene. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I have an idea. It'd be so cool to put one of the solid pages of the gingham down, cut out exactly where this would be, and make it look like a window. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Then you're going to have the coordinating boxes, and then you're going to have the cluster boxes of that same set. You're going to have the washi strips. And then we go into our next theme, which is farmer's market. So this is where we're going to have the stickers. But still, I mean, the fact that she hand draws this, I cannot get over this. Amy has more talent in her pinky than I have times 10 in my entire life. This is just amazing. Okay, so see right here, there was like a little oopsie daisy on the words. So she has the sticker. That way you don't miss it with the words. Honestly though, I would probably still use that one. I might actually do something where like maybe I cut this out and make it like look like a window, but hey, either way. So I'm gonna actually put that in the page with it so it goes together. And then she has the boxes. And then right here, there was a boo-boo where the box was missing. Again, you can cut this out and you have another like little mini cluster box. So honestly, it doesn't bother me, but Amy will make sure she gets it fixed. And then she has the washi strips. Okay. I can't decide. I keep saying like the next one's my favorite. This is so adorable. So we have the baking set, and I love that she even put the KitchenAid stand mixer. Oh, she has my heart. Wow. So impressed. This is absolutely adorable. So you have 2 clear, and then this one's on paper. So I must have missed on the other sets. You probably had the first 2 on, yep. First 2 pages on clear, and then the third one's on paper. I mean, this is just stunning. I can turn the page now. And then you have the color scheme boxes for that. You have the cluster boxes. My husband would love this set. He's such a sweet tooth. The washi strips. And then the last set is going to be like a plant themed. I kind of want to use this in my reading journal that I've been working on. I've used some of Amy's other reading stickers. She had the Rainy Day Bookshop, and she had a PET tape and washi set that was book themed, and I've been using that in my reading planner. But I think, like, let's see, I think that would be so much fun to put with the bookshelf. Like, I used like this theme to start like with my reading planner, and then I know that she had, let's see, I use the other ones. It's been a long journey. I'm still working on it, but I have, oh no, I used it in another spread in my other journal, but I did pull them because, so she had like this PET tape that had the different reading style designs on it. So I'm so excited, and I think I might add this to my reading journal, but they're a lot longer than what I would go, because I would not go sideways. I would go across horizontal with them. So I'd probably have to cut one and like have it coming out of the page and then have the other side coming out, because what you could do is I could have it across 2 pages. So I could do something like where I had it come across the whole bottom. Ooh, that might look cool. I just think it would be so cool to have, like, you know, do a couple shelves of like books, but then have like a shelf of plants like in between. Sorry, my mind's like working in mysterious. I'm just so excited to use these. Like, I'm obsessed with like plant stickers too. Oh, these clusters are so good. Okay, so that would be Dutch Doors Volume 2. So this releases on Friday, April 10th. It would be 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So we have Dutch Doors Volume 2, fresh picked. We're going to have the Field of Lavender. We're going to have the Symmetrical Spring Florals, and we're going to have the washies, plus we're going to have the restock of the rainbow washi tape, which sold out in minutes. So this will be restocked. So if you want this and you didn't get your hands on it, keep an eye on it. Also, I do have like prices for those. I believe the washi tapes are $4 each, but if you buy the bundle, because there's 8, you're going to get them for $28. So it's like getting one of those for free. So there will be a bundle of all of the washies as well. The Dutch Doors Volume 2 is going to be $25. Each of these sticker books will be $20. But the great part is you can use my code STEPH10 to save 10% off your purchase. So don't forget to use that at checkout at amyplansthings.com. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.